All right, welcome everybody. This is Common Interest, and we have here.
Smoking on the screen, I got cool dreams, V12 screen. I don't fuck with beans, I just do my thing, stay up in my lane. I got cool dreams, smoking on the screen. I got cool dreams, V12 screen. I don't fuck with beans, I just do my thing, stay up in my lane. I got cool dreams, V12 screen. Sindel, MK2, smoking on this purple like the letters LSU. Damn, fucking it up, don't give a fuck, that's how I gotta be on the beach.
Welcome everybody. This is the Common Interest. Who I have here with me today is I got Bree and Spencer, and we're gonna chop it up today. We're gonna talk music. We're gonna talk life. Whatever comes with it, we're gonna roll with it. All right. And first topic of conversation: r.kelly.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
So,
Don't even get me started.
We already started. So.
Oh my god.
But how do y'all feel about the situation? About him, music, the whole shindig?
I already know she has a very
She quiet all of a
I feel
sudden.
the same way though. I always feel. I tried to tell y'all that one day we were in the bar. Y'all stepping in the name of love. I don't fuck with R.Kelly. I've never fucked with R.Kelly.
You know what's
like
crazy?
He's always been a bad person. Period.
I'm not gonna even hold you because at that time when she said that to
I was
me,
trying to tell him.
I literally was just like, bruh, she's really bugging. Like, okay. No, I swear, but I think like half of the black community felt the same way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all these allegations throughout history, they're just like, man, they're just clout chasing, you know. But
I don't
when the facts and the receipts came in,
but the receipts was in when that nigga was peeing on girls.
That's what I'm
It's been
saying.
there.
And I'm just
They
like, how do
always been
people
there.
overlook this? I never knew she was 12 years old.
For real?
I never knew
I
that.
thought she was like
Or
14.
13.
It was
She was
too young for that
14.
shit.
Yeah.
Either
and
way,
he lied
young
on
as
the
hell.
video.
Well, you're not supposed
Like,
to pee on nobody anyway.
Yep.
Let's be honest with
I
that.
know,
But
you know, not
I'm
gonna
just
shame
like,
because
wow.
people like that.
I might shame it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
But
a thing.
That was
it is a
fine.
thing. Look at yourself different if you're doing that shit.
Yeah.
Wow. But the fact that I feel like it also has to do with weak parenting, like weak
yes.
parenting as far as these are your children, these are kids, they're underage. Why are you guys not being more, I guess, proactive or just being more active
They want
with
to
your kids?
well, they want to be part of the come up.
I was gonna say,
You know?
This
but
is a
I
letter.
don't think it was like all that. I think because that takes away from like R. Kelly was doing what he was doing, and he was
No,
wrong.
I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm just saying like,
Because
If
that
you
one
But
guy
yo,
like,
as the-
went all the way and like rescued her daughter.
Yeah.
Like rescued her from that man, and it said at the end like she ended up going back.
exactly.
Like she
So I'm
left
just
and
like,
went back. So you think her parents like didn't raise her right? Because think about it, like I did all of that to rescue you. You're finally safe. You know that you're loved, and 3 weeks later you go back.
But that
Like,
at that
why
But
point,
I'm not saying
that's
that.
a conditioning thing.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's fear and conditioning that he's like in their head. He's what is it?
Brainwashing.
Like brainwashing them.
Yeah.
But
You know,
also-
almost out of fear.
But also with that, like, it goes back to the parents because you let them be in that situation. This is a grown ass man. Why you let him do anything with your
With your child.
teenage child?
Yeah.
We was watching a documentary yesterday when this girl got kidnapped when she was like 12 years old. But like, this nigga, he's fucking with the mom, the dad, and the daughter. And she was, yeah, but like they let that shit happen. Like he was saying like, oh, I had this medical condition where I guess like something happened, he got molested when he was a child and everything, so he needs to sleep with children in order to, you know, for his anxiety. And the
That
parents
is
let
weird.
them sleep with the child. But like I don't care what
But it
situation.
I feel like that
Obviously,
is
but-
parenting, but I feel like the R. Kelly thing,
That's
like
parenting
yes,
as well.
parenting because like okay, you put your child in that situation. Because my thing is, if I know that he known for 14-year-old, his crowd, he does not. Even then, at the time, he's not a person who, like,
Your
you know,
music doesn't
appeals
promote to a
14-year-olds.
14-year-old.
Like it's like no, like it's not. Oh, I want to go see like
Yeah.
when we were young.
He's
I
talking
guess,
about
like,
fucking, having sex.
Yeah, like
But he's
all
also saying
these
age nothing
intercourse
but a
and stuff.
number.
yeah,
Absolutely,
he made
like
that song with
he's
Aaliyah.
making, you know, these little
Yeah.
gestures in his music. However, I think it all plays a part as far as the parenting, his label you know, the company. I feel like people
who
around him,
protected him.
somebody around had to see that shit going on, bro.
No,
No, definitely.
people
Niggas-
around him like
niggas
helped him
knew,
do
like,
that shit.
come on
Like his
now.
manager and them,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
helped
Like,
him, and they're
there's
like,
so many people who play a part in this. Like,
A lot of people
everybody
are
is to
wrong.
blame. But I'm not taking the blame off of him, because at the end of the day, you're the person who has a problem.
Yeah.
But overall, you had a team working with you. That shit's the part that blows my mind.
But
he just has to die.
She's fucking
He might.
He
Yeah,
might.
I mean,
He
like
might
he
have.
could go to jail.
He should definitely be
Or
in
he
there for
could
like
die,
life. Cause see
like-
that cause they had like he had like a whole like almost like a Playboy Mansion kind of thing going on. With
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
But like okay.
But his celebrity just needs to lose its status, because when they
That's not gonna
released,
happen.
that's what I'm saying. When
Yeah,
they
that's not
released
gonna
that the documentary or whatever, you seen his sales like
Go up.
went
Yeah,
up.
or like, did you see people were like
Shit.
outside his
Playing his
studio or
music
whatever,
and
playing
shit.
his music against protesters? Like, and you got to think about that, because when you think about like triggers and like big things like that, okay, this is R. Kelly in his situation with some girl named, I don't know, whatever her name is. That's her situation. But think about everybody that's not in that situation, who saw that situation and has been in a situation with a different R. Kelly.
Right.
And it's like, damn, like you're triggering like all these people around the world, and like all these people are affected by this, and people are just like, oh, but his music is good. Like,
Yeah,
what? That's it's not enough. It's
People
not
always
enough.
try to make the music is like, okay, make good music so everything their sins are like, you know, forgiven because they make good music.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an excuse. Music is like one. I also do consider like the music and the actual person can be separated, and sometimes should be separated, but
Right.
also there's certain circumstances where that's not the case.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely agree as far as separating the artist from the person.
Right.
Like
right.
you can be two totally different characters. However,
That's
I
it.
think that with this R. Kelly situation, it's really, really sad, because his legacy, I don't know, it's just so tarnished. I'm just like, bro,
But he did it to himself.
you did this to yourself.
But it was also built off of this situation.
That is
Because then
also
you think
true.
the songs that he made are talking about,
This is true.
like, I get that, and I was gonna say the art, separating the art, because I firmly believe, like, not saying that you can't, but that's not I'm not gonna die, like, that's not something that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, and if that's something, oh, but his music is good, or I really like this song, that's fine. And in certain situations, yes, because then if we talk about, like, Kanye, like, my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is probably my favorite album of his, and I will go back and listen to that. Or Ultralight Beam, like, yeah, you produced that. Or like Teyana Taylor's music, I can do that. But what I'm not gonna do is pay for your concerts. I'm not gonna give you direct strings. I mean,
Right.
yes and no, but like there's a lot. Like I pick which line I want to cross.
I feel
So
you.
like,
But
yeah.
in a sense of, like, okay, somebody like Wayne, for example. Everybody know Wayne has a history with like drug addiction and whatever. Not that I would ever condone that, or people doing drugs, or you know what I'm saying, having these constant. No, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
go ahead. No, I'm saying.
Not
irony
like
of
that.
it.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh well. But you know what I mean? Like,
Don't do drugs,
no,
kids.
Yeah,
But
don't-
no.
yeah,
don't do drugs, no.
But I'm saying, like, in a sense of just separating his own lifestyle choices from his music, like, I don't see anything wrong with that, because like he's still.
Yeah, but that's a victimless crime.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
I
not
mean,
hurting. Honestly, he's not hurting anybody but
other
himself with
people
that.
too. Like,
but
yeah,
the
R.
other,
Kelly is out here laying it on, like, impacting the world.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
And just like,
But also, it's always a thing like, everything's he say, she say, you know? Because,
Yeah.
like, Chris Brown
Yeah.
just got arrested because the girl said she raped him,
Yeah.
whatever. But that wasn't the case. Yeah,
But the thing is, though, is in the past, like y'all said, in the past, they had the receipts for these different, you know, accusations with R. Kelly, but it's just like, it always kind of feels like it doesn't matter because these are black girls,
yeah,
you know?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Or it's just
That's
kind of
okay.
a second class situation, or it
We
could
don't
be
have to
put
worry
on
about it right
the
now.
back burner
Yeah.
because, you know, oh, or she's probably lying, or, but it just always feels like, damn, that's a real slap in the face. It's been over 20 years of this stuff going on, and it's like, damn, is it because they're black, like black girls, you know?
And then think about it, like he brought up the Chris Brown thing. So Chris Brown was accused of rape in Paris. Like
Right.
the internet was on him instantly. Like,
Mhm.
oh, he's a horrible person. I've been trying to tell you he's a horrible person. And I'm a Chris Brown fan, so let me say that right now. I might be biased, but then it's like R. Kelly. There's tape. There's music. There's this. There's that. There's this. And it's like, oh, well, you know. And I get it. We're at a different time now, but like. I always thought about with the R. Kelly thing, like when he was making this music, I was young, so I didn't have an opinion on it. But as soon as I was old enough to like, okay, this is what people are giving me, I can make an opinion. Like I can have something to say about it now. And I feel like people are so quick to jump on the Chris Brown thing, like people should have had that same energy. Like, okay, I know, like, and a lot of people did, but a lot of people didn't. Like, I'm old enough to know now. That was wrong. I might have thought it was okay before, but I don't think that way anymore. Like, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to, like, come to the right side about something, even though you once thought wrong about it.
But also, I feel like people only, like, come at Chris Brown like that because it had to deal with Rihanna. Like, it was another big name. Like, if it was a,
he had like a thing with Karrueche, like where she had to get a restraining order.
But for that, I think it was just more. It wasn't even. I don't think it was like the physical abuse or anything like that. I think it was just more like.
But I think everything with the history of Chris Brown, I feel like everything always reverts back to that Rihanna situation, and it's fucked up because it's a stain that he's gonna always wear.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like, you can go to therapy, you can go to anger management, but that's just what's always going to be stained on you because she was like, what, like a pop princess or some shit.
Yeah. But I just had a thought, so think about this. And not saying, because like I said, I'm a Chris Brown fan, and not saying that this has happened, but so the thing came out with Karrueche. There was the Rihanna thing, okay, there was evidence to it, the thing came out with Karrueche, and people were like, oh, well, he's a good artist, and like, you know, we don't really know what happened, and then the thing comes out with this girl now. Oh, well, you know, and some people are on the fence like, well, you know, he does have a history, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. That's how R. Kelly got to where he was.
Right.
Like, oh, we'll just not, we won't think about that right now. Like, or, oh, you know, he's a good artist. Like, you don't have to always call him a bad name. And then maybe if it happens again, not saying that it will, or if it happens again, then it's like, oh, and then 5 girls later, we're like, damn, Chris Brown was this monster all along. Like, that's how R. Kelly got to where he was. Yeah. So you got to kind of
but
nuance, like with everything, like you said, he said, she should, like they taught us that in school. You can't believe what everybody tell you. Somebody come tell you something about your best friend, and you like, damn, you said that, really? Yeah. Like, no, like you can't. You gotta have nuance to everything.
I think the difference is though is like there was like concrete evidence though. Like for that, there was concrete evidence when he first started that, and then because the story of when like R. Kelly had the girls going around, that came out like. What I mean, like last year, a year before that, or something like that, and now it's just now getting to a point where something's really happening about it because it's getting
good documentary.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, some people who was talking about like it was a distraction against the government shutdown and stuff too, and everything.
That's probably some hotep nigga.
Yeah. You know, but still, it's like this stuff's been like it's been here. Like I remember after the case, because when that case first happened, I was like, I'm not fucking with R. Kelly. But after the case was like done, it was like, okay, you're not guilty and everything. Like he made a CD. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was like the double CD or something like that. I think there's one with like same girl with Usher and all that shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But like that was his biggest comeback ever. Like I think he had more sales for that. I think it went platinum in like in a week or two or something like that. I don't know either. But you know, that's what I'm saying though. Like after that. Again, like after the bullshit settled, he got more press because of that. Like that doesn't make sense to me. But
and I like that same girl video because they ended up literally being the same girl. Like were they twins or like I don't know how they
were twins.
But it was a twist. Like it was like whoa, like and then he made Trapped in the Closet and it was like this is foolishness. But it's like I can't help but to watch it.
I was addicted to the Trapped in the Closet series.
See, man. But are we supposed to overlook like everything?
Exactly. It's like now I really almost have to like separate or no, I can't separate the two.
No, separate yourself. Like,
separate myself for sure. But as far as like separating the artist from the person, I can't in the situation. It's too much damage have been done.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna get off of Robert because we can talk about that all day.
Yeah.
But all right. So, is there any new music y'all are excited for?
This Summer Walker EP. Oh my God! Shout out to Summer Walker. Like hashtag at all that. She's got this. She's got this new EP. It is so fire.
It's called Clear.
Yeah, it's called Clear.
I've only heard it once, so I haven't like made any judgment. It's really short.
Yeah. Apparently, she has a visual project that's like it goes along with the EP.
Those are always good. I love those.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet though, but I'm just like, oh, I love that because I get to see like
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
On the new EP, it would have to be I think Drunk. Is it called Drunk?
Wasted.
Or Wasted.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's that one.
I love that song.
I noticed that one. It's like I said, it's real short.
Yeah.
It's almost like a little teaser.
How do y'all feel about those? Like the short projects. Like with them, against them, it's like it's whatever.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan just in the sense of you know, it's what the artist wants you to kind of receive from it. Like, hey, I just want to give you guys a little sample, or just give me some feedback, or just, you know, I want to get something off my mind.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I feel that way too, because it could be like, what if we didn't have anything at all? But she just gave us a project.
yeah.
And you have different kinds of artists that are like, I'm gonna put this out and that's all you're gonna get. You may hear me for a feature, and then they have artists where it's like, I'm gonna put this song out, you're gonna hear me on a single, and then I'm gonna put out an EP, and then I'm gonna put out an album, and then I'm gonna put out another single. So with her still being new too, it's probably because a lot of people, they really took to her, what is it called, End of Summer?
Yeah, Last Days of Summer.
Last Days of Summer, where Girls Need Love is on there.
That is a jam.
A lot of people took to that very well, so I think a lot of people were really curious, like, okay, well, what else can you do?
Right.
And I think her visual kind of is like a docu-series or
Yeah.
documentary.
Is that the one that's on Apple?
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on
Okay,
Apple
okay.
Music.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that, but I think that also kind of gives background because a lot of people
They're kind of curious to know who she is.
Yeah.
Like, know more about her.
Because I don't know too much about it. Like, the first time I heard about it was when you told me about it.
Yes.
I hadn't heard about her before that at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then that's when I started hearing her song more, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check her out. And I finally checked her out and everything. And I was like, okay, yeah, she has good music.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like when I was listening to music, it's all kind of like pretty short. Like it's about 2 minutes, maybe like 3 minutes max songs. And me personally, I like I love like the 4 or 5 minute songs. Like I like the extended shit.
Yeah.
Do 4 or 5 minute songs feel long to you? Like 3 minutes in.
If it's really good, no.
Like, what is going on?
Some songs, I don't know.
If
Like
it's
when
really
Erykah
good, no.
Badu is like singing, like she's doing her whole thing. I don't even know like how long she's been performing. Would it be like 5-6 minutes?
Yeah.
You know?
Because if it's good, you get lost in it. Like Runaway's fucking like 9 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I listen every time I listen to it.
Kanye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I listen to that shit like all the way through every time. Like.
Okay. I can see that because back then songs were longer. Like now songs are like 3 minutes, 3:30 tops. So if I'm
It's a
listening
lot. It's
and I
like
hear
2
a chorus
minutes.
for like third time, I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is this song still on?
I love Sicko Mode for that reason. I feel like it's a longer song.
But it also has good transitions.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like almost like 3
It's
different songs.
It's right. I love every minute of it.
Yeah.
It just makes me so excited. That's such a great song.
It doesn't matter where I'm at. If the song comes on, I just gotta bust it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Every time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like hit one of those arm things that people do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Yes, you do.
What arm?
Yeah, like
I
when they
don't
do
know.
this with the arms and they go in and out.
I don't know what that is.
I'm sure y'all have seen it on the internet.
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
sure you have. See?
All the kids do the little arm.
Oh, is
And
that
it's like
the new
legs
dance they got or
too.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Speaking of new music, that j.cole, Middle Child.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. I was like, oh, what
Did
is
y'all
this?
watch Dreamville's Live?
No, I missed it.
I missed it,
Yeah, okay.
I seen like a snippet.
Yes,
So
Little Child is really good, but Dreamville, they're having Revenge of the Dreamers. Is that what it's called?
Bridge of Dreams 3.
Three, yes. They had a live where they called it Rap Camp, and everybody who was invited went to Rap Camp, and they got to, and so I saw like parts of it on their live. It was super, super dope, because it was just like a whole bunch of people. Like it was all of Dreamville, of course. j.cole was in a few of them, but it wasn't mostly about him. And you saw them like making like interludes. Like if you saw it, some of that might be on the album. So then when the album comes out, it's like, oh shit, like I heard this, or like I saw
you're gonna
that.
hear the
like,
final product.
Yeah, so dope, so dope.
That's
It was
cool.
great. So yeah, I am excited about Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, you're
Middle
good.
Child.
No.
Yeah, Middle Child's also a great song.
It
J.cole's
is.
good. I like him.
I love when he just drops little projects like that.
Yeah.
Gotta-
Yeah, I was listening to it yesterday, and I was like, this is great, because I know he's going, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 is going to drop, and like, that was just like a little sample of what he got. Like, that was just with him, and he killed that shit.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that's just like, that's the bare minimum on the bar, honestly, because that's the first thing he dropped. Like, okay, this, honestly, that might be a throwaway.
Yeah.
Like, that might not even be anything
Yeah.
that's on anything. Like,
But
we don't
he's
even
like,
know.
this is how we coming, just so you
Exactly.
He came like, talk your shit, nigga. That was
Yeah.
the first thing I know. I was like, come on.
Yeah, he's
Because then,
killing
like,
it.
He was on 21's album. He talks about like how he's like the OG and the little nigga at the same time.
Yeah.
Because then you see how he just like mentored 21, or he had that conversation with 21, and then 21 went to talk about it at the Breakfast Club. And people were like, damn, like I'm really talking to Cole. But Cole's been in the game for some time now, so you can't call him a little nigga no more.
Nah, he's not a little nigga.
But he got mentors like Jay-Z.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
say, that's my little
and he's
nigga.
right there in the middle,
Yeah.
the middle child. I was like,
That's
what?
the shit. That's crazy.
It was crazy. I love
Yeah.
it.
That's the craziest part about it is like you're at that happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fitting it. He's fitting it perfectly because the nigga's on like. I'd have never thought he'd been on 21 Savage shit. Like that should have caught me off the blue. Like,
but 21 Savage made a healthy change.
He did. He did.
We
It
can
was
talk
very
about
healthy.
that
Because I fuck with 21 shit. Like, you know, he had some bangers and everything like that, but like I wouldn't really just ride around to his shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's like the first album I'd be like, I can ride around to his shit.
Yeah.
Like I can listen to that consistently and be like, okay, this is a good song.
I feel like he's opening up more as an artist. Because before I feel like he just, not to sound hella cliche, but it just felt more like gangster rap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Without Warning was really good. I do want to say that. He has a song on there called My Chopper Hate Niggas. Great song. It is a vibe.
That one is a vibe for sure.
Yeah,
he has a few good songs on there.
He has a couple. He got bangers.
He's definitely evolved. This I Am is greater than I was. Like, yes, I want to be like him, like making progress, like always making change. And if you watch like his Breakfast Club interview, it's really good too. And it just kind of talked about that. And it's like, damn, now you're making meaningful music about growth and like life.
Yeah.
How exciting, but it's still gangster. Like it's still very like
absolutely
for sure.
So yeah,
very 21.
Yeah. He said 21 for L. It's like, yes, I like it.
Alright, so what were your favorite albums of 2018? Only one. If you had to pick your favorite one from 2018, which one?
Can you name some of them?
That's not my job. I don't know what you listen to.
Can we?
If you can only think, if you're gonna, whatever you comes to your head.
Honestly, mine would have to be Masego. What was it, Lady?
Yeah, Lady.
Man,
that was a good one.
That was a bop for a good minute.
That was a good one.
Shout out to Masego.
Masego Heart.
Yeah.
Y'all went to the concert, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah,
it
was Houston. It was so good.
Okay.
He played his saxophone and all those things. His Tadao
He's
on YouTube just got a million views. So shout out to him.
I don't care. He's fine.
Hey, Masego, hit her up.
Hey, listen.
He's funny too. No,
I'm totally kidding.
She's not kidding.
She's not. Maybe just a little bit.
I don't know what my favorite album was.
Well, which one did you have like on repeat the most?
I can't be put on the spot. Like I can't just think of all these things as they're requested. It's not how my brain works. I need time.
I got you.
We're gonna come back to you.
Because I know, like, okay, Travis Scott put out an album. Masego put out an album. Like, who else put out an album?
Cole.
Oh no.
Now I will say that I had Masego on repeat a lot, but
just go.
Travis Scott, Astroworld was the best album of 2018.
You said Travis Scott?
Astroworld was the best album of 2018.
Okay.
It was great. It really was.
It was.
Where's the lie?
Me personally, I don't think it's not my favorite. It was to me. I think the best one was KOD.
Okay, so Pumpkin
KOD was really good too.
Who?
KOD by J.Cole?
Yeah.
I didn't really listen. I listened to it like once.
It was good, but as far as like an overall factor, I feel like KOD, not everybody can relate to KOD. You have to know some shit. You have to witness some shit. You gotta know some people who know some shit, you know, for you to be like, damn, I really can relate to this album. It's a good ass album.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I played.
But
I don't know.
as far as like, just like amped up, but it's still like cultured hip hop, black music, like great beat, great party music, great feeling album. Astroworld fucking went hard.
Okay.
My mama was listening to Astroworld.
Damn. Okay.
You know she don't be on there.
I feel like if you get your parents to listen to somebody new music, that's how you know it go hard.
Yeah.
For sure.
She like that rolling, got me stuck.
All those songs are great.
I'm like, you don't know what that is.
That's my song.
Right.
No, so Pumpkin by Maxo came out at the beginning of January. I would say I played that one most because I was like, if I'm about to go turn up, I'm going to play something on that song. If I'm about to go work out, I'm going to play something on that album. Like, he was consistent throughout my time. But I don't know. I don't know who put out an album besides the ones that we...
I think Wayne's album came out last year, right?
Yeah. It was a good album. It was just, to me, I feel like it was just because it's too. It was so long for the wait. It kind of lost its like.
Momentum kind of.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's cause like for a good like rap album, for sure that was it.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to some good Wayne, that was.
Yeah. I know.
I don't feel like it was his best, but I feel like it was still good. But also at the same time, when I was listening to it, I was like, damn, like, how old are these songs?
True.
Like, is this shit still like relevant to you now? Like, cause
no one knows where Wayne is. He
Exactly.
just kind of shows up every now and again.
Right.
No, this is true. I think J-Rock dropped something last year.
Redemption.
Oh,
that
was
one was
another
good.
one. I feel
That
like
one was
if
good
not
one.
KOD, that one.
That one was
sure.
good.
Redemption was good. I know Eminem dropped a project. I'm not really a hard Eminem fan, but he did have a couple songs where I was like, okay, this is pretty, okay, cool. Okay, that's cool, you know?
Eminem always he gets one play for me. Like one run through and like, okay, I go hard and that's it.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I'm trying to think more
Meek
R&B
Mill.
side.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to think more R&B though, like, because I'm more of an R&B, like, yeah, I do the rap, but most of the rap albums, I'll just give them one listen and be like, I think Janae put out an album this past year.
Did she?
Was it an album or maybe it was a couple singles?
I think she dropped a couple singles.
With, no, the one Sativa was on.
Oh, she did drop that. I forgot about that.
She dropped that. Yeah, and then she went on tour, I
That
think.
was 2018. wasn't
Maybe.
it?
Damn.
Not sure. 2018 was a long year.
It was a long year.
I know
There's a
Black
lot of
Panther
shit
came
dropped.
out last year.
Yes, it did.
I
It
still
did come
can't
out.
believe that was just last
In
year.
like February. It was like almost a year ago.
That felt like 3 years ago.
Yeah, the top of the year always feels like it's so far away from like where we are now.
Yeah.
Like December, it's like, oh, that was last year, but then you think like June of last year. and it's
Yeah,
like,
that was forever
that's
ago.
ages ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so who are y'all? Who's like y'all? You already said Summer Walker. Who's your favorite new artist?
Favorite new artist? Probably wouldn't be Summer Walker. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion, I've only listened to one of her songs.
Is it Big Ol' Freak?
Yes.
Oh,
I really
I
like
like
that
that
song.
song.
I would say that I really like that song. I don't really attach myself to artists. Like,
Right.
I listen to Brent Faiyaz a lot. And
Okay.
when I talk about music, like I listen to him a lot. I listen to like Beyonce a lot. I listen to like current R&B, but I won't say like, oh, I'll just go and listen to all, like I don't just sit and listen to albums.
Okay.
Solange's album, when it came out, that was a few years ago. I sat and I just listened to the whole album all the way through. But I just picked songs and I just listen to the same like 15 songs every 6 weeks. And I just kind of rotate them out. But there is an artist, her name's like Asian. It's like ASAIHN. I think she sings a song called Nola. That's one.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that should go hard.
She
Yeah.
was on that song really doing her thing. And
Yeah,
she's
she
put out a
was.
couple songs since then. So if we're talking new artists, like that's somebody that I felt like I needed to tell somebody about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, should go hard.
definitely be on the lookout. But she's also on the R&B charts, like on the playlist on
Mhm.
Spotify
Okay.
and Apple.
She
so.
coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can sing really good.
I like No Name Gypsy.
I like her too.
Yeah.
I like her vibe.
I like her too. She's a little morbid. Not gonna lie to you. But
Low-key.
yeah, but her music is good. She's talking good. She's not just like
Yeah.
rambling. But
Right.
she's
Yeah.
talking about stuff.
Right, right.
Cause I was listening to her and it was just like I was listening like it sounds to me her music sounds the same now. It's because it's good. It's just that I don't feel like her style is kind of like improving.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I don't. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just I feel like she kind of like put herself in a little box now.
Gotcha.
And maybe it's me personally because her stuff sounds a little more serious all the time. Like I like seeing when artists like have fun with the music.
Versatility.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay, we saw
exactly.
that side. Now can you give us like radio stuff?
But
Right.
sometimes I like when a certain artist, I like sometimes when they stay in their little box. Like not saying that they have a box, but like Erykah Badu, how she has her own vibe, her
Right,
own lane.
right.
You know? She kind of stays in her own lane of like artistry. I like that because I know I can expect this shit's gonna bop.
Yeah, but
But that's only
yeah.
good when you're not getting it from somewhere else. Like, where else are we getting Erykah Badu sounds, Erykah Badu music, Erykah Badu vibes? If you're getting, like, we got 4 people producing the same kind of content, then it's like, okay, like, I can listen to a 2-minute song of that. But it's not like, I want to hear this from you every single time. Like, you sound like, just like the last girl. Like, how are you, like Summer Walker. She's coming up. She's good. She's giving us content, whatever. How is she going to make herself different from LMA, from her, from all these other R&B girls that are coming out?
Yeah.
Because they have to make their mark. So like 5 years from now, they're still in the industry and like still look like a recurring name.
I would even say like 2 years because time is moving so fast.
Very
Just
true.
like we said, like
Absolutely.
people are coming out every day. Like putting out singles. If you got a good single that'll like get you somewhere, whether you found it on YouTube, whether you found it on SoundCloud, whether you found it like you went to the people to give it to them, like it's only gonna last so long. Like and I think that's a thing too.
For sure.
Somebody we didn't talk about though was Anderson .Paak. He put out Oxnard.
That was a good album. I've been forgetting about that.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was very chill, real smooth. Like I feel like it's pretty classic. Yeah, he makes really good music. It's just like I feel like that's music like we can listen to and your parents listen to it too.
Yeah,
it's still got that old school vibe.
Yeah. Those are my favorite kind of artists. Because I'm like, ooh, Mom, I can show you my new favorite song. And she won't have to, like, find it on 102.1.
Right.
Like, I'm like, dang. So, yeah.
That's funny.
And she be telling me she don't like all that rapidy rap music. And I feel like I'm a happy medium between, like, rap and R&B.
Yeah.
So,
we can mix it up.
It's always hard to introduce music to your parents because they be like, I don't know, my parents don't really like the trap shit. And then when they hear all the cursing, like, oh, all that cursing.
Yeah.
But my parents curse like sailors too, so I don't get that either. So, but, you know.
I was playing City Girls for my mom. She was like, what is this? The twerk. It was the twerk video. My brother was like, really, is this what you'll listen to? But we were just listening to like Lil Baby and Gunna. I'm like, no, it's not her. Like, now I gotta show people like the ratchet music.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
It's like quality content.
Yeah, my mom, she likes Travis Scott. She likes 21 Savage.
How much
She's
money you got?
yeah, she likes the ones where
She
she
like
can
that
sing
hard
along. Yeah.
I was like, you have best, okay?
Yeah, she's about that life. She's really
she really is.
Something that's her.
That's dope though.
What about you? Any favorite artists? New artists?
Favorite new artist?
Or I guess an artist you really keep your eye out.
Make sure y'all check out that new.
I mean, I be listening to so much music now. I can't. You kind of put me on the spot with that one.
See how
I be asking the questions. Now you asking me. Ooh, okay. Damn. I don't know. Cause like it be a lot of shit. Hold on. Cause I be just going through like Spotify and then I be trying to, stay in tune with the underground scene, and I be listening to everybody else's music shit too. So I be like, I can't just, I don't know. Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
And if you play one of those playlists, you're like, oh, this was on a playlist. But if you like it, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna turn it because I don't know it. It's like, no, now I'm about to get to know this song too, and it just adds like, it could be like the artist's first song. It's like, well, now I like this song, so what?
No, yeah, I agree.
Oh, new artist, like I guess in like in a bigger name sense is Reason. I like him. He just signed with TD. He was at the J-Rock concert and everything.
At the J-Rock concert.
Yeah,
you went to that concert too.
Yeah, I was there.
Well, y'all went to that concert. You were there.
I
know that was my single. I didn't say about the J-Rock.
Oh, you did. You're right. My bad. You're right.
He came on me sideways. But no, I like his music. He's got it's almost like an old school rap feel, but he's still like it's very I don't know. I like it though. It's right next to. I want to see what he has next. Another one is Jid, just good.
Jid is good.
And Earth Gang. I fuck with them too.
Yeah,
I went to like back to a couple of the old tapes, and it was like they had this collab on like it was Jid, Earth Gang, and Black 6 Lack whatever.
Yeah.
And it's called like Slumage Village or something like that. Slum Village. I can't think of it. But yeah, they got a bunch of other shit. And I didn't know. I was watching an interview with Jid, and they said like they work together. They was at a couple shows and work together and shit. But I didn't know they actually like worked like that. So they kind of run in the same circle. But I think that's how it is with all the niggas in Atlanta, honestly. But yeah. But for new artists for that, but for like I guess more underground, I would say this nigga's about to come through right now. Honestly, it's my next interview. His name is Darius. His name is Facetious Black, and he dropped the EP. It's called the Black Man EP. It's pretty good. It almost gave me like old Our Future kind of vibes. And I fuck with that. And I haven't heard anything like that in a while. So I was like, okay, this is kind of refreshing. He was just like spitting, just like it seemed like he was just spitting just cause. It was pretty cool. So I was like, all right, that's dope. It's been a lot of good people though. Like I always go to like By Breezy events. Shout out by Breezy. And they be having all like different artists come through all the time, and they're always good. Like it's rare for me to see somebody there. It's just like, you know, it's like or anything like that. Like everybody seems like they have like a genuine passion for music and actually like they're good at it. You know, so. Yeah.
I've been to a couple open mic events, and it's always good because when you go to those, you're like, okay, they're open mic, like you never know what you're gonna get, but it's always refreshing to get somebody good. Like this one girl, she got up there, she was just spitting for no reason, just like going hard, and I was like, I like it. So I followed her on Instagram, and I haven't seen the song since, but I'm sure I like haven't looked hard enough. But like when like we were leaving, and it was like in passing, she was just performing. Everybody was like, wait, no, we need to go see, like we need to go meet this girl, like we need to go see what else are you doing. I forget her name. Oh, her name is Lopez. I think it's __ Lopez. I'm not 100% sure, but
what did you say? What was her name?
Lopez.
Okay.
I have to look her up. I'll show y'all her Instagram.
Okay.
But I really want to find that song because she was talking about like not being lazy, like going to get your money. Like I was like, yes, girl. So I felt like I was like, yeah. So it's always good to like hear like, okay, it wasn't like just a bunch of people giving it a try.
Right.
Like people are working and perfecting
right.
Like
some people really are like gifted with this.
Yeah,
man.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could do that one day. Like
make music.
Like poetry one day.
Oh, like spoken word.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have nothing to talk about. Well, I feel like I have stuff to talk about, but in the sense of putting it in, you know, a constructive order where I want to deliver it to other people for you to be like, damn, I felt that.
Yeah. But sometimes you gotta just kind of start writing.
Yeah.
It's like,
true.
It could be like a bunch of random shit, and then like you may be able to piece something together off of that. But the hardest part is getting it out there, like just getting out there and actually just performing it in front of people and let yourself be open. That's the hardest part.
Because it's like, damn, I'm opening myself up for people to really judge me.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm letting you judge me. I want you to judge me.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, I don't know.
You think you'd be a better freestyler or a better writer?
You know what? I think I just have to put myself in that situation to, I guess, really know, right?
You play, you got the bars, bro.
Yeah, you probably got bars.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop.
You want to do it? We can do it right now.
Pull a beat?
No. Hell
You sure?
no.
Like YouTube?
I don't.
We don't got Wi-Fi here, but
that's
I got
okay.
a phone.
We got phones.
Yeah, we got phones technology.
No.
Yeah, no.
On the spot.
You
put
no.
the
Like,
first- no, don't
the
put
land
me
of
on
the freestyle. We're in Houston.
I'm like, let me put you on.
No,
the spot.
it's good. It's good.
So you feel like
I'm asking the questions here.
Would you be a better writer than a better freestyler?
I am now.
Okay.
Before I felt like I was a better freestyler, but
Okay.
I guess kind of when I started like transitioned to actually just writing more, I just kind of got off of it. I don't know. Also, I don't do it as much either because I be trying to focus on writing so much.
True.
I feel like when I freestyle, like I can say some catchy shit, but it'd be like repetitive. I'm just saying the same thing in a different way, and I just wanted to step away from that because it's repetitive.
I remember when we were in like high school and like they would freestyle for hours.
I remember
like, are y'all still like
E-Man used to do that shit?
Like,
Bro.
they used to like, are y'all still banging on the brass?
Yeah.
Gosh, go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always wanted to be able to freestyle for hours.
Could you freestyle?
I can.
Let's
I probably
get
can.
You want to be in the beat?
No, I don't.
Yes, give her a beat.
There have been times like in college or like I've been drunk or like after a party or whatever. I'll be like,
Oh no, yeah, I heard Spencer freestyle. Yeah, she would kill it.
Yeah.
She be hype.
I've freestyled a few times in my life. It
Oh
just
my God,
happens.
give me a beat
No,
right
I'm
now.
not gonna freestyle.
What?
Like, no, it just has to happen. Like my friend will even ask me like, "Hey," I'm like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not." No, like
It's a lot of
you
pressure.
just gotta, yeah.
Yeah, like so silly.
It's
All you
hard.
gotta do is talk about your name and that you're from Houston,
Yeah.
and I feel like
Oh my
it carries
gosh.
you.
Did she tell you
Yeah.
about her little meme that she told me about?
What?
Will you tell him about the
Oh,
thing about I'm from
Oh
Houston?
yes. Okay, so she thinks this is funny because she's not from here, but she's
It's
like
so
anybody. Like
funny.
you ask people where they're from. Oh, I'm from Kentucky, or I'm from Houston, motherfucking Texas. So like
Yeah.
it's a thing.
That's
like
a thing, yeah.
that's where I'm from.
That's-
H-Town,
that's
hold
a-
it down. Like when
That's
I
where
go
you're
out
from,
of
Houston,
town.
motherfucking Texas.
When I
Yeah.
go out of town, that's the first thing you know about me. My name is Spencer. I'm from Houston.
Houston.
Nice to meet you. Like
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all are
that's the first thing. Like
Yeah.
most important personality trait.
For real.
absolutely.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
Do you think that
Glad
makes
you're here.
people more intrigued when they know, oh, you're from Houston?
I don't know.
Yes. That's like when
Like
somebody.
if you're going out of town.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
You meet somebody from you like people come here like And it's like, oh, boom, like, I'm going to show you. Kind of like when I first met you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, then we could go here. I can show you this. Like, what do you want to know? Like, I'm like, I know everything. Not really, but I know more than you.
This is
you're
true.
new.
Yeah. 'Cause I wouldn't come here.
But I'm like that with anybody, like, that's not from here. Like, you say he's from Kentucky. I was like, wow, I never met anybody from Kentucky before.
And then we met your other friends from Kentucky. It was like, oh, shit, there's more.
It's like, it's a
like,
whole group of y'all. What? That's crazy. Y'all always talk about you like,
It's crazy because, like, people are always like, black people live in Kentucky. I'm like, yeah, bro. They do.
Yeah, I know.
That's the shit that I'm like, what? Yeah, they do. But.
Nah, I didn't think black people live out there. Like, I didn't know black people live in Alabama until, like, I met Jasmine.
Oh, no, yeah. Alabama's like that's like the South.
Yeah.
Black people definitely.
But still, I'm thinking it's just like, you know, old white dicks and shit. And,
and I'm telling you, maybe when you're from Texas, because it takes so long to get out of Texas. Like, all you know is, like, I'm from Texas. And it's like when you go, like, I went to D.C., and people, like, from D.C. or in D.C. are from everywhere. Yeah. New York is, like, 6 hours away. Mm-hmm. And then, like, Virginia's, like, a hop, skip, and a jump. And so is Maryland. And it's like, wow, like, y'all can go to other states. Like, you were just in, like, Virginia earlier today. What the fuck? But, like, Texas, like, don't let me try to drive out of Texas. I'm going to be driving forever. It takes 4 hours to get to Dallas. That blows my mind.
And it's
like,
still in Texas.
And
you can drive 8 hours, you still in
be
Texas.
in Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Lubbock's in, like, close to the Panhandle. You still, like, you're not even nowhere near out of Texas.
Wow.
And if you go to California, because a lot of people do the road trip to California, because you can go to Vegas, you can go to, like, Arizona and all of that, but getting out of Texas is 10 hours, and then the other 14 are the 24-hour ride. It's like other states. You've been through 5 states the same amount of time you've been in Texas.
Wow, that's crazy.
Lone Star State.
Yeah.
Big as fuck.
Yeah.
So, who's some interesting people you have met before?
What do you mean, like?
What do you mean? Like interesting people saying like
I mean a lot of interesting people. For a lot of interesting.
Are they celebrities? Or are they just weird people?
No, they just be interesting. like
wow.
They're just interesting people. Let me grab my chapstick. Yeah, my bad.
You messing up the set, man. I'm fucking with you. But I guess interesting people, I guess like celebrity wise or like, you know, not even much of a celebrity, just like I guess like a bigger name that you never thought you would meet or something. Like when you met them, you was like, oh wow, I met you. Like
well, most recently I met Slim Thug, and people were like, oh, you're from Houston. Like people see him all the time. I live in Spring. Okay, I don't know where these other people live. If y'all live in the city, maybe y'all see him at the local HEB, but I do not. And so I saw him once. I've also met Dom Kennedy. I met him at a Valentine's Day concert when I was in college, which is crazy because we have the same birthday. Yeah. And so I already like him, and I really, really like his music. His like older stuff. His newer stuff, I haven't really went to look for, but maybe I should do that. But I really liked him at the time, and so still like his older stuff, like I said. But we have the same birthday, and I met him on Valentine's Day, and we took a picture.
Oh wow!
So yeah, and I was like, oh shit,
that's pretty cool.
And I met Adrian Peterson at Cheddar's, but I hear he's always like here. This was in high school. We were at Cheddar's, and I met Adrian Peterson.
That's cool. Nice.
But yeah,
that's pretty cool. I met man, I can't think of his name. Shoot. I met him in the airport in San Francisco. It was right before the Rockets were gonna play Golden State. And he was on my flight. Not Steph Curry. He's the announcer from ESPN. He's always talking shit.
Shannon Sharp.
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh yeah.
That's
the white guy.
Is he black? I thought he was
Stephen
black.
A. Smith white or black?
Black.
He's black. Who's the white guy?
I don't.
With the
one be on with Shannon Sharp all the time.
He's black.
The one that he has like red hair and they're always like yelling at him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
His name, his face just came up.
No, not him. No, that's not him.
I do not know.
Stephen A. Smith is the black guy.
Is he white?
With the red hair.
And he's always arguing with. See, I don't do the sports.
Yeah, I don't.
But yeah.
But I had met him, and he was out to lunch with some like really beautiful girl, but like she looked young. I was just like, damn, that's your girl.
That might be the side piece.
You never know. Shout out to him either way.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if you can, you should. You know, right?
If you can't beat him, join him.
You wow.
That's what you just said.
I mean, no, like I'm saying, if you like, I don't know. Anyway. What about you? Have you met anybody?
I've met Danny Glover at the airport when I was working
wow.
there. Yeah.
Maybe
I met me and Kanitha. We went to the Galleria and met Tiana Taylor a couple years back. That was pretty cool. It was like Big Sean and Pusha T was there. I didn't get to meet them. I thought Kanye was gonna come out. I was about to low-key. I was about to pass out because that's when I was like a huge Kanye fan. And I was like, all I wanted to meet, like 3 people I wanted to meet was like Kid Cudi, Beyonce, Kanye West.
Yeah.
And like that's when what song was that? I think it was Click. Yeah, they was playing Click, and because Big Sean came out, Pusha T came out, I was like, what the fuck, this is crazy. And then Kanye West part was coming up. I was like, yo, this nigga about to come out. Lucky I was about to like hyperventilate. I was man, but then nigga
I'm really sad about this Kanye thing, though. That's
about the way he reacts to the Donald Trump shit, or
just overall in general, just the whole.
That he didn't turn out how we thought he would be.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably one of the greatest letdowns of my time. Like as far as like from a musical standpoint.
Yeah, I just feel like with that Kanye's Kanye. That's what I always say.
At the same time, I'm just like, he's still a genius as far as like being creative. A musical genius and creative genius. It's just people are, I guess, having a hard time dissecting what is going on outside of the artistry.
Yeah, because he was never really like, I mean, he'll be vocal about his views and stuff in his music, but it'd be still to like, you know, like it's still like in a certain kind of like area or whatever. And then you know, people don't really like talk about politics and stuff like that either. Right. So
do you think his level of celebrity has assisted with that, like whether it be mentally or like whatever? Because when you're like young, whether it be in like talent or whatever, you're like you're so busy trying to perfect your craft, like prove yourself to people, show people that you got what it takes. But then once you make it, it's like, okay, I'm here now. Like kind of like how they say about white people, like white people do bungee jumping and all these crazy wild stuff because they have no sense of fear in their regular life. I've heard this before. Oh, wow. But it's like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you never heard that before? Like that's why they take these crazy risks. I don't know where I heard this from, but like
for just
like they say because like okay, black people on a day-to-day basis, like we have things that we fear like daily. If I do this, this might happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, I can live my life or whatever, so they do crazy like not saying that people shouldn't, you know, black people shouldn't go skydiving or bungee jumping or those things because those are opportunities that are afforded to us, but like they take these wild, crazy risks because they don't have risk in their daily life. Yeah, I don't know where I heard that.
No, it's facts though. They have a low risk. They have a very like low risk factor.
Yeah, like, I could see that now.
So it's like I'm bored. Like I'm a celebrity now. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I am who I am. Like now, if anything, people are like coming to me for like, you know. So and it has a lot. I'm sure it has a lot to do with his mental thing too, which is I'd be on a whole other thing.
I feel like also in the when you get to like not everybody, but you know, some people, depending when you get to like that certain tax bracket too, your views is gonna change because you want
things affect you differently.
Right, exactly, and you want to do things like that affect your money and all that stuff like that.
Absolutely, things that will be in your benefit, in your favor, and that's not always personal. However, when you are on such a platform, I think that if you are gonna be biased and have those views of okay, this is more beneficial to me, you need to think like this. You need to make sure you have all your facts in order. Yeah. You know?
Nah, Kanye just kind of
jumping out the window.
Yeah,
because or else you're just jumping out the window and you're just kind of hanging yourself out there because you have your own status that you know, have withheld or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Kanye's
What do you think of Tate?
Yeah.
What's up?
What do you think of like what kind of change
I didn't hear anything you just said. That nigga was fuck.
What's up? Like, what kind of change do you want to see? And like, what do you want to see? Because it's like, okay, everybody talks about, oh, it's Kim Kardashian, it's this. Like, if he divorces Kim Kardashian, he's not going to change anything.
Yeah, honestly,
what do you think it's going to take?
I think that Kanye honestly has not been right. That's so loud.
Yeah, I know, right? It's disrespectful.
I think he's been off since his mom died.
For sure.
Straight up. When his mom died, he didn't get the help he needed from the beginning to help, you know what I'm saying? Now here we are in the future, you know, witnessing the long-term effects of not getting the right help or not getting the right medication at an early point or phase, and now you're kind of just out here and you just lost, and it's so sad because it's like I've seen somebody comment on one of the posts one day. They were like, he just needs a black woman's embrace.
Yeah,
which is true, because if you don't have nobody around you who looks like you or come from where you come from or know some shit that we can really relate on, or you could just say some fuck, I feel like this, that, and the third. If you don't have nobody like that in your corner, you're gonna feel on the defense. You're gonna feel lost, and sometimes you'll get shit kind of like twisted up and shit. And it's sad to just witness, because it's like, damn, he just needs so much help.
Yeah, but yeah, that nigga, I feel like what it is that nigga is now, he can definitely like, he can change his views, but also Kanye's a stubborn person. Like once he says something, he's gonna stick like that.
Yeah, true.
Because he believes like, he's a Renaissance man or whatever. Like he thinks shit don't stink basically, and that's not true. And I feel like recently he's been more like humiliated and kind of had to be a little humble. But even still, like, his ego's like ginormous. So that's not even still like, okay, he might get knocked down a little bit, but it's just gonna motivate him to get back up, even come even harder and shit.
Right.
Because he's still like, he even like after the whole Trump thing, he said that like, I feel like I was being like manipulated or whatever for like the whole situation and shit, but he still supports him. Like, I can't say that. Somebody's like, if somebody's manipulating me, I'm not supporting them afterwards.
No.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like.
So you don't feel like he's gone too far, or it's like you can't come back?
Yeah, it's never. I don't feel like it's never. Well, I won't say never, but.
Because we got R. Kelly out of here.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. But, I'm not gonna say.
I truly believe that he's gone too far, but I mean, I feel he's going too far.
Yes.
Like, I feel like he hasn't gone like all the way off the, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you're going in a direction that's such a negative, and you just need to either stop and do some self-reflecting. You need to get off social media. You need to get away, clear your mind, pray, whatever you need to do. I don't know. And then, try to come back as a refreshed artist,
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to step away from the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And get some,
But I think he did that though. Like, it was a while, like, he wasn't in media and all, and nothing,
Yeah.
like, and honestly, I feel like that was when he was better off.
Yeah.
But when you marry a Kardashian, like, you have no other choice.
Right.
You're in the media, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And that's why I found it weird when he decided to marry her. Because he was so anti, like, paparazzi media for the longest. And then you married a girl, like, that's always in the media. Like, literally every week.
Yeah.
But I mean, not saying that we know how the entertainment industry goes, but like from what we see on TV, quote unquote, it's like then they tell you like, oh, I don't want to be in the media, like that's not my thing. Then they tell you, oh, but you can target a new audience if you do. Like, oh, Kanye had his fans, but so this is my thing. Then you're reaching a demographic like who else? I don't know, like Travis Scott,
right?
Yeah, but Travis Scott's kind of. Not saying that they make like the same kind of music or anything like that, but in this aspect, Travis Scott has a diverse fan base, just like Kanye did. Were you really reaching a new artist by coming over to the Kardashian show to like gain new fans? Yes, you were, but most of those fans like
they were
already there.
Right.
Like, and Travis Scott, they kind of fit that glove. Like, Lamar Odom, on the other hand, like he's like black people love him or whatever, and then he playing basketball, and then he gets in a Khloe Kardashian, he gets on the show, and people are like, oh, well, who is this man? Now I'll start rooting for him at basketball games or whatever. I don't know. That might not have been a good one, but things like that where you really reaching a new audience by coming over to the Kardashian clan, like,
because it had the opposite effect with Tiger.
Yeah.
Like, he had to reboot his whole career again.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's because I was an underage girl.
Yeah, that's also true.
And that's another one we got to be on the lookout for.
Yeah.
R.
Kinda
Kelly
toss
is
it
the
down the
only
road.
one.
Yeah.
People forget these things.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
happen. Like, they actually happen. But I'm not going to forget that.
Yeah.
We remember you,
And
Tiger.
what was it? The sister, or what was it? The baby mama had a baby by the brother, and the
That's just
all that
Wait,
shit's
what?
weird, bro.
When Black China had a baby by Rob
Black
Kardashian.
China had a baby by Rob Kardashian,
yeah.
but
And Black China and Tiger have a baby together.
Yeah, that was kind of.
yeah.
Well, I think people often just forget about Tiger, and nobody's really talking about Black China anyway. So like,
Yeah.
That's my facts.
Because she fucking, I don't know.
we're not really talking about her.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Nah,
We don't know. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Her
She
mama
was doing alright when she was with Rob, and then she did the whole like scam shit, and then I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of scam, do y'all listen to Guap Dad 4000?
Here we go. No.
I love him. Like, I love him as an Instagram personality. Guap Dad 4000. So he was also at rap camp for Dreamville.
Oh, yeah.
But he has a song with Buddy, I believe. Yeah, on his album he has a song with him. But he has a few songs.
On Guap Dad's album or Buddy's album?
Buddy's album.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called, but I was listening to it the other day. But as a personality, I really enjoy him. Like, and I'm not one of those people like, I don't have to like go and listen to it. Like, I can just take you from Instagram. You can be Guap Dad 4000 from Instagram. You don't have to be Guap Dad 4000 the rapper to me, because I mean, I like you on Instagram.
Right.
Like Cardi B, I like Cardi B the rapper, but I also like Cardi B the Instagram personality.
I love her
like,
on Instagram.
Yeah, but that's
She's
how we found out
hilarious.
about her, and it was up to you to go like discover her music. I don't really, I mean, I hear snippets here and there, but like I don't really need to go like delve into his music.
Yeah.
But he's hilarious, and that's all I'm saying.
Well, we at the hour mark, so do y'all have anything y'all want to promote or say anything, shout out anybody or anything like that?
Do you have anything? I really want this freestyle from Spencer later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're not freestyling.
We're going to do it off camera. It's off camera. We'll put it behind the scenes.
No,
We
we're
could do
not.
behind the scenes.
No, we won't, guys.
No pressure.
Shout out to my mom, and my brother, and my dad. I love them. Oh, the dog. Yeah, the dog.
Shout out Snoop.
Yes.
Shout out to Rashad for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Daryl,
Anytime.
You
Thank
can't
you,
fail.
Daryl. You're a real one. Yes, well, follow me on Instagram at the Brianna Powell. That's BTHE Brianna BRIANNA Powell POWELL _. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. I don't be on Twitter though, but whatever.
I get on Twitter. Twitter's a crazy place.
It
You can follow me on Instagram at SPEN.Elise ELISE. I'm also running a thing with a friend. Her name's Ari. You can follow her on the socials as well.
Oh yeah.
On Twitter, it's Ari with a bunch of E's. I don't know. But we do a thing called Girls Who HTX. So I believe on Instagram it's girlswho.htx. And we kind of see the city, take pictures of the sites, eat the food, and we tell you guys about it. So there's a blog, there's an Instagram, it's up and running. Things are happening. No playing small in 2019. Only good things from here.
Absolutely.
Good things, big things. All right.
Yes. Thanks for having
Do we get
No
outro
problem.
music?
We'll work that in.
Yeah, we're dancing
Okay.
to the outro music.
Okay.
Play some hood shit. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
we
for
want
watching,
you to
everybody.
try to
We are the Common Interest. Don't forget to like and subscribe below, and appreciate y'all.
Thanks. Peace.
Mine over matter, I need mine right now. I ain't worried about yours. Yo, how the fuck we gon' get it if we ain't got our own motherfucker? Can't you tell me, huh? Shit, I need mine, fuck a bad boy. They just run as little bad boys. My crew come with gas, nigga. My crew first, never last, nigga. Houston rocket blast past, nigga. Yeah, I can't play about mine, I'm in the zone. She can't talk right now, she on my bone. Yeah, ratchet shit, get lit. Shorty, we grown. After top tiptoe, I'm out the door. She probably hate this shit, but that's the way it is. Ray Charles, vision boo, I can't see feels, and I don't feel shit. No side, no, unless the head's stupid. No side, dumb. A1 scholars, blow big dope. Got good lungs, superb throat. Subpar sense, little bitty bitch gotta go sense, make dollars. Not your body whole, it probably do, but shit, I ain't gon' pimp on you. I's a player, I's a Mac who bring out the simp in you. I recollect on days, I remember a simple you, but it's fuck all that shit. I'm too focused on mine, boo. Mine over matter, I need mine right now. I ain't worried about yours. Yo, how the fuck we gon' get it if we ain't got our own motherfucker? Can't you tell me, huh? Shit, I need mine, fuck a bad boy. They just runners, little bad boys. My crew come with gas, nigga. My crew first, never last, nigga. Houston rocket blast past, nigga. Yeah. Fuck your clique, my crew illa, nigga. Yeah, fuck that bitch, my bitch Trilla, nigga. Fuck them raps, my flow sicker, nigga. T.I.M.G, yeah, we the illest, nigga. Look, don't lack, look, don't quit. 3 tracks crack, you can't skip. Mind over matter, fuck your shit. Run mine back, share this shit. Bump this shit, acne shit. Yeah, I need all my selfish shit. Spread the wealth, selfless shit. FTF, man, fuck the fame. Feed the fam, big place, bitch. Blame the north, end zone shit. Why they front like I ain't got it, huh? But it's cool, play fool if you wanna hunt. Because soon the paper stack like loot up in the safe. If you ain't crew, boy, you get no plate. And stay safe, nigga. Mind over matter, I need mine right now. I ain't worried about yours. Yo, how the fuck we gon' get it if we ain't got our own motherfucker? Can't you tell me, huh? Shit, I need mine, fuck a bad boy. They just runners, little bad boys. My crew come with gas, nigga. My crew first, never last, nigga. Houston rocket blast past, nigga. Yeah.